Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. It is Friday night, and we are live and, in effect, scheduled a little bit earlier tonight. Hope everybody is doing well. We've got a lot of good folks here tonight. We've got Pakistan Zindagood is here, and WTU 208. Welcome. Good to see Tony Erickson. No IQ is with us tonight. Good to see all of you guys. JM Unleashed, Check Stacker. Good crowd. And
Greetings,
you're going to want to stay
all of
tuned for Sunday night rather. Sunday night, with the market the way it has been, it could be an exciting Sunday night. We'll see. Some pretty interesting stuff happening. If you watched my latest video, but good to see you guys. All right, appreciate everybody being here. Let's get into some of these comments now. We've got Silver Grabber. I wish I had friends as good as yours. His first majestic 50-ounce silver bar that was shown. A friend of mine had that bar and showed it to me. Pretty cool, from 9 years ago. Now let's see what's going on here from 2 days ago. Arnold Polymer. I like that. Arnold Polymer. That's pretty cool. In some of your crisp close-up shots, I occasionally notice very fine animal hairs. Assume feline. Yep, indeed a cat. Would you consider featuring your animal companions in a future video? Yes, I actually have done that many times in past videos. Sadly, the one kitty that's left is not really a fan of getting in the videos too much these days, but I have shown, and we'll get some other footage, maybe add a little bit of bonus footage with the kitty, soft and cuddly kitty, but thank you so much. All right. Thank you for your interest. Appreciate that. All right, Metal Seer. I don't know if Metal Seer is with us tonight, but we love Metal Seer. He says here, from this video, the 1% will figure out a way for any dead Jubilee to help them. All the expenses of the common man will probably also usher in central bank debit card. Yes. Any gold and silver we hold will protect us. Of course, they may try to confiscate it. God, gold, gardens, and guns. The 4G is exactly right, Metal Seer. Very well said. All right. Very, very good. Let's see here. I need my Jesus living and believing buddies to give me a big hug today. Yes. Oh, man. Yes. I hear you, brother. Well, it's hard to be a Christian in a predominantly Muslim country, that's for sure. So hang in there, praying for you. And hopefully more and more people will come to the light. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Twitch Radio is here. Yes, sorry, Matthew Crust Life. Won't have time today because this is going to be somewhat of a shorter stream. But yeah, I might maybe if we get through some of these comments, I might whip the guitar out. But good to see David G is here. And JM Unleashed is here. Silver Supplement is here. He posted a really cool video earlier. You want to check that out. Some really cool, unique bars from a guy who was one of the earliest silver pourers in the community. And Silver Supplement also pours silver. Does an exceptional job. Amazing. Creek Runner says here, I find myself happy and sad at the same time. I'm happy that silver is going up for the profit, but sad that I buy only goes against my dollar cost average. No, I hear you. That is tough. I know what you mean. We get the validation of higher price, but when you're buying, it makes it tough for sure. Yep, I hear you. And I'm glad you guys are all here with me tonight. Sergi is here. Welcome. Silver Days XRP is with us tonight as well. Appreciate you guys. I'm exploring. It says here. Silver to gold mining ratio is at 8-1. The real issue is that silver is consumed and thus removed from the market. While 90% of all the gold ever mined still exists, eventually that will really impact the price of silver. We're a long ways away from that. Number one, the silver mining ratio is not really something that you should consider to what the actual price ratio should be. Number two, silver is consumed, but a lot of it is being recycled these days. It sure is. There is a lot of recycling that's going on with silver. It's never really truly lost. That's for sure. But anyways, very good. Thank you, JM Unleashed, for posting a link to Silver Supplement. And Michael K has just signed up to become an honorary citizen all on his own accord. Thank you so much, Michael K, for being an honorary citizen here. Appreciate that. Give him a warm welcome. Thank you very much. Carrie Tarrant is here. Audrey Appliance is with us. Design a machine. I will machine you up a mold. Then you can do a pour in your channel. Okay, wow. Yes, indeed. Nice. Thank you. Another day. That's pretty cool. Yeah, what I'd like to be able to find is a furnace where I can just put in the mold and it would cast it. I need a casting furnace. Anybody know where I can find one of those that's not too expensive? That would be cool because I don't have to worry about pouring anything. Silver pouring is an art, and it is a hazard, and I'm a little nervous about it. I have the equipment to pour, but I'm not the best silver pourer. But anyways, all right, very good. Sergi, yeah, it's about $1.99. It's $1.99 per month. If you click on the join button, it's a way to support the channel. But thank you, Sergi. Let's see here. And Fred Pitterpatter says, yes, 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 back to $25. Not buying, just watching. By the way, how about that nice rise in Hecla? Let's see how this plays out. I haven't really been keeping up with the miners, but it's good to see that there's some activity there too, for sure. And we've been hanging on to above 24.50 for a while, so we very well could see 26 coming down the pike. We'll see here. No IQ. I'm happy with the gold that I have, but not quite satisfied because I always wish I had the funds to buy more. I hear you, brother. I know what you mean. I'm having to scale way back this year. A lot of the same reasons. Speaking of no IQ, whoa, the first super chat of the night. Just wanted to see if my new membership was adjusted. Wow, thank you, brother. Let's see. Thank you for continuing to be a member here too, No IQ. Appreciate that. That's $9.99. Let's drop and give you 10. Thank you, my friend. Very kind of you indeed. There's no IQ. Great support of the channel. I'm definitely not worthy of your kindness. Let's do 10 push-ups for no IQ. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Thank you for that, my friend. Appreciate that. All right. Very, very good. No IQ is in the house. Thank you, my friend. Very kind indeed. He says no. Oh, that's right. He doesn't like it. I keep forgetting. He doesn't want me to exercise. You know, I always forget that. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. All right, let's see here. Okay. And let's see here. Jeff Nelson says, if they could get a constitutional convention acknowledging gold and silver is real money again, that would be something. Yes. Well, the Convention of States is something that essentially is one way that they can kind of probably even work themselves to do this. But yes, it would be nice to get a constitutional convention or a constitutional amendment where 2/3 of the states would have to approve that. Oh yeah, let's see here. Okay, Sabinator, Sal, what's in the jar? Slurp on, brother. Well, that's not a jar, that's a bottle. And that is Goldschlager. I probably should have showed it in the video more closely. All right. Very good. Good to see Tony Erickson is with us. Jeff Nelson is here. Oh, that guy Dregs. Richie Luxury and Codename Tango is here. Good crowd already tonight. This is amazing. Appreciate you guys. Liquid Electrum says states have powers, and they should use those powers to better the lives of their fellow man. In a perfect world, this will happen in all 50 states. Yes, indeed, that's right. And it should. It should. We're holding out there. Very good. Only during a sale. That's right, Demarque. Thank you, brother. Only during a sale. All right. And let's see here. Amateur Stacker says, just messaged my governor while listening to your video and then came back to edit my comment. Thank you for the information. I'm a Wisconsinite and have not heard of this and now must look into it. However, Evers is going to veto it as he does with every bill backed by Republicans. Well, I hope that doesn't happen. Likely he'll just let it expire and then it will happen. But thank you, Amateur Stacker, for taking the time to email the governor and message the governor on this. And thank you so much. Seth Shepard has just signed up to become a channel member on his own accord. Wow. Thank you, Seth Shepard. Very cool. Pump up the jams, Ridge Runner. Exactly. Matthew Crustlife with woohoo. He's excited. We love Matthew Crustlife. He's here. Appreciate you, brother. And let's see here. Tony Erickson says there's only 45 here. Okay, I'm showing 86. But that's cool, 86 viewers. But But hey, we'll take any of them, all of them. Thank you very, very much. And butts are flying affects this. This is the question I've been looking to see answered. He says, I think the Fed knows that they'll be identified as the hacks they are with lowering rates this year. We know that the Fed is more interested in its own survival other than anything else. Their heads could be on the chopping block with the regime, but they reveal themselves as partisan hacks. They could lose their heads with a new administration, too. All outcomes should be considered here, and we shall see. That's true. It's all about survival. We'll see how that plays out. David Carlisle was sending greetings to us. I just, 45 likes. Okay. 45 likes. I'm sorry. I was thinking you were talking about viewers. Thanks for the likes, guys. All right. And we've got Clear Lake Drive. Caught you first thing for change. Thank you, Clear Lake. I appreciate that, sir. Very kind of you. And Bosnian Stacker here on this video about this could be a strategic mistake. Says, why does YouTube stop count likes at 5,000? I think it's ridiculous, and can't they change that policy? Nice video and thumbs up. Well, Bosnian Stacker, I don't think you've ever seen a video of mine that have 5,000. Well, maybe the one. I don't know. I don't know. I would think they would count higher than that, but I have to check my newest video and see what that is. I mean, my most popular video. I think I got more than 5,000 likes on that. I think you can see that. Yes, indeed. All right. Let's see here. Where are we at? Happy Friday to Kevin Moores, Gentleman Hillbilly. Welcome. Good to see you. Appreciate everybody popping in tonight. We've got David G. Says here in this video, this is somewhat of a controversial video I posted, but hope you will check it out because I think that's an important topic. David G. It all depends on how you define critical and strategic. That's exactly right. Could be government's plan to redefine silver's critical strategic at a later date. As it means justify confiscation. Yep, that's true, David G. That very well, it's all fluid. In fact, they even say that. Even the USGS says that it could change, but how they define it now is very different than how we do. But anyways, Asan Hook, welcome. Good to see you. Welcome. Glad you're here. Joe Meyer, tell me something new. Well, there are butterflies on the back of a Willy Wonka, sprinkled with pudding pops and Jello bottoms. I bet you've never heard those words used together before. That is something new. All right, Alan, 30189 on this video says, silver is important in our national defense. And I agree with that. So to say it's not strategic or critical, metal or mineral is wrong. Well, but the thing is that's not how they're not saying it's not strategic in that area. If you watch the video, Alan, it's the strategic and critical is on its availability in not only in this nation but among other nations. Without it, our military wouldn't function. Just think how much silver goes into making electronics as an aircraft carrier, and the jets are in it. If they want to say it's not strategic or critical just to keep the price down, then that's on them. I bet the CCP thinks it's strategic and critical. Well, I don't know. We'll have to look and see what they have. But the thing is what deems it critical. The definition of critical and strategic is the ability, the availability of it in this nation or from friendly nations. This is why they refer to as rare earths. Platinum and palladium are only mined in a few places. Watch the video again, Alan, because I've defined that. I address that very topic. Other people's do too. So anyways, let's see here. Nordic Omerta is here. Dean is here with us tonight. Welcome. Glad to see you. No IQ says it's not confiscating time, is it? No, not yet. But like I said, it could be adjusted. They can find any way, shape, or form to make it strategic or critical, and then that's why it would be scary if they were to make it strategic or critical or that, or relegated as such. Tom Larson is here. Good to see Tom. Welcome. Glad you are here tonight. And Carrie Taryn says, I guess it depends on what you consider critical usage. That's exactly right. But there doesn't seem to be a shortage of silver, so I don't see it as critical. Yeah. And that's another thing, too. For their uses and for their factors, there really isn't a shortage of silver. because they can take and process it for their critical needs fairly easily. Hello, Eagle Steve. Good to see Cemetery Shop. And we've got Tom Larson here, who is with us tonight. He says the following: Morning, Sal, David G. And just said it, but I see strategic as subject to confiscation anytime they choose. That's right. And that is something, if you were ever to see the government mark silver as strategic and critical, then that is a very much closer possibility of confiscation than if not. I agree with you. Okay, let's see here. Darth, precious metals. Here on this video about what happens to gold if the Fed does not lower interest rates. And interestingly, we all think it will go up, up, up. We don't believe it will drop down like 10% or something. But low interest rates should make the gold not go up, but apparently it will anyway. Yeah, I think it because the opportunity cost and, with lower interest rates, low yielding assets don't become as attractive as gold does as a hedge. Now, that's one of the arguments I've heard anyway. All right. Russell Brown, whether it's a strategic metal or not, I will continue to own it, and no, I will not turn in any amount of it. I won't either. I shall not do it. Boris Perez, good to see you. Welcome. CS is here another day. Yes, my whole stack fell into a volcano. That's right. I heard once the cops have special radars to detect firearms. Do you think something like that exists for precious metals? If they can detect firearms with special radars, they can definitely detect precious metals too. They have unique signatures to them. Pakistan's in the good. I mean, my local coin shop has an XRF machine that can detect gold and silver. So yeah, which means that burying it may not. But it will be quite a big effort for them to go through and make their way through the everybody's house to be able to scan everything. All right, but good point. Good point is into good. Very good point. Dean, thanks for the video, Sal. Keep stacking and get ready to dig some holes. There we go. But will their XRF machines detect those holes? That's a good question. Very good. All right, SEC Smith Coin is here. Selwyn Ayers is here as well as Boris. Glad you're here too. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Russell Brown says it's over 500 ounces per missile, but is that a fact? Yep, Cemetery Shop. That's just it. And that's why I wanted to bring that video up, that old video I did years ago, because that's when it started to really kind of make its way through. And now everybody just repeats as if it's the truth. No one really knows. In fact, the one article I read that said it's more akin to like 8 to 10 ounces per missile, which is far more realistic and probable. It just doesn't make sense that there would be that much silver in a Tomahawk cruise missile. So I don't think so. All right. Eagle Steve, I did a video on that yesterday. Eagle Steve, if you get a chance, check out the video I did yesterday. I think seriously, you want to watch that anyway, because I did two states. I covered 2 states in yesterday's video. Let me think. The video is titled here. States move to make silver and gold money. Latest update. Check that video out, Eagle Steve. Please watch that video if you don't mind. Let me know what your thoughts are on it. All right, let's see here. TN, I just ordered one of those Perth Mint kilo bars. Can't wait till it comes in. Yeah, the silver kilos are awesome. They're very, very cool. If a kilo bar falls on your toe while you're playing with it and flipping it around, it can break a toe. Go ahead and ask me how I know. Oh my goodness, TN, I'm sorry. Ooh, that hurts. That has to hurt. Wow. There's no such territory to search in order for the authorities to dig up a very small amount of PMs. There is a way too much. Yeah, that's right. Exactly right. Be highly impractical. Yes, indeed. Kelly Shanker, Guitar Lessons is here. I could probably use some lessons for my technique, especially for bends and trills and things like that. I'm Not very good. I'm very faulty. I'm very sloppy with my guitar playing. Good to see Gold Chick. Good to see you. And R3L12UI says the following here on this video. Let me get to this, make this thing happen. Oh, thank you so much for posting a link to that. I like to keep up with the latest news with what all these states are doing, so thank you. I appreciate that. If you check that out, thank you, James, at least for posting that link to that video. I'm gonna pin that because it's an important one. Important video if you get a chance to see it. Thank you, Joe, for watching the videos. So this is what R3 says here. Threw me for a bit until I looked up the DoD's definition. Part 2 is what saves silver. The department defines strategic and critical minerals as those that support military and essential civilian industry and are not found or produced in the United States in quantities to meet our needs. So if we didn't have enough in the ground here, it would be a different case. As per your post. Yep, thank you. And that's a distinction. Exactly right. Thank you, R3. Very, very cool. All right, let's see here. Hello, good to see Gold Chick. Sergi is the youngest one here. Let me guess, you're 16 years old, Sergi. 16 years old. Congratulations. I appreciate you being here at age 16. And we've got Silver Freak says, I'd say it is strategically critical we use silver to define and maintain our own wealth. So you're the best. That's right. It is strategically critical for us. Exactly. But for national defense, they got no problem getting it. There's not really that much supply chain disruption to prevent them from getting it. Robert Blakely says the following here. Adding silver to the list of critical things makes it easier to confiscate. You are a no good communist if you don't turn your metal in. At least that's going to be what the billboard says when they decide that they want your metal. You know that those who don't have the metal are going to get the reward for squealing on those that do. That's right, Robert. They'll use a lot of those types of tactics. A lot of those tactics. All right. Sergi's older than 18. He's got to be 21 then. All right. We just have this breaking news that this just came across the wires. And I can pretty much, I like to have sources for things, but this news I'm about to bring you right now, I would be willing to bet my life on it. It's that accurate. And that is that a member of this community, Cybercurrent Twitcher, this is going to be hard to grasp and believe, but it is true. It's true. It's been verified. He was 16 years old at one point in his life. Actually, for 365 points, if you count each day as a point, he was 16 years old at one point in his life. Let that sink in, folks. That's right. Cybercurrent Twitcher was 16 years old. It's amazing. I'm going to ponder that for a while. Yes, indeed. Twitch Radio is here on the AM dial. All right. Yes, indeed. Very good. Lassie Farm is here. Everybody, we've got to be good now. We have all been very rowdy up to this point, but we've got to behave now because Lassie Farm has joined the room here. So we must all behave. We must be on our best behavior. There we go. All right. Thank you, JM Unleashed. He is here. Thank you for posting a link to CCT's channel there. Very good. And Cemetery Shop is the oldest, 64. All right. Nice. Let's see here. All right, let's move on up here. We've got 66 Sam. We love 66 Sam. He is on the 43rd installment of the Gold Envelope Challenge. Amazing. I'm rooting for that dip for you so you can get it. And I love how he's doing this. I would never be able to afford to buy it without clearing out my savings, and that isn't going to happen. Well done, my friend. It's just so awesome that he's doing it for sure. All right. That's right. Black swans only show up once in a while. That's right, Jeffrey. Exactly. Very good point. All right. And let's see here. Where are we at? Let's get to Cyber Curtain Twitcher. My stacking strategy is to remain 16 forever. That's right. That's his stacking strategy. No, it's to keep his savings out of the banker's hands. That's right. Exactly, CCT. All right, well, stay tuned for tomorrow's video because banks are going to be a big point of topic there. Yes, indeed. All right. Let's see here. Yes, indeed. Graham, CCT is awesome. Indeed, a brilliant channel. I'm glad you guys are with us tonight here as we march on forward. Sign up says here, and I don't think he exactly got what I was talking about in this video, but he says this article you just read was complete misinformation. Silver is a strategic metal. Without it, the bombs made by the military, how is not strategic? Well, it's a different type of strategy. Sign up. You can, as you can imagine, and as I explained in the video, and actually my commentary expanded upon what the article says, and that it's the strategy of sourcing the metal and the supply chains involved in the metal, and so right now. There's not a whole lot of strategy involved if you can get the metal out of the ground and get it into the missiles easily. And right now they can. There's no problem. Silver's mined in all these different countries around the world very easily. That's the difference. It's not our fault they have been lying about the value. It's sad when people don't know how to use their brain anymore and depend on the lying media to inform them what to think. Did you know that Haiti has the second largest deposit of iridium? Now, I did not know that. That is interesting. Wow. But yes, strategy is defined in that video. I talk about it, what the strategy is. In fact, at the very beginning of the video, I talk about our strategy with the metal, and it's accumulating. It's a very simple strategy, but strategic and critical they kind of go hand in hand together. Very good. All right, let's see here. And where are we at? Let's go over here to Metal Seer. Is Metal Seer, I thought I saw him earlier, but I guess he's not here. We left Metal Seer. He says, I was born 2 months after World War II ended. So if he were to come in this chat, he very well may be the oldest one here. But as I recall from what my dad told me, materials were declared strategic and critical if there was a chance the military would experience a shortage. I haven't read that as the case with silver. Boom, you nailed it, Metal Seer. You got it. You got the message exactly right. Very good. There is Alan Gold. He is here. Welcome. There's Alan Gold is with us tonight. And Ecord is here. And we have a human being here. And this human being has been validated, apparently. All right, which is nice. Palladium could be a problem if the Ukraine war continues to get worse. Ukraine doesn't look like they're winning. That's right. It very well could. You're right. You're right. Another day, pretty sure helium is a metal. Been a huge shortage for a while. Big discovery recently in Minnesota. Helium is a gas. Last time I checked, in fact, you want to know, because that's why my voice is so high. Because I've been high on helium for all these years. I had a troll tell me that he could tell by my voice that I'm soft. Okay? He says I'm soft. That's what a troll told me. Saying in the membrane. But anyways, good to see Nickel Stacking is here. Appreciate you being here. All right. All right. Thank you, Sergi, for popping in tonight. Appreciate it. Tony Erickson is still with us. We love Tony. Tony is awesome. All right. And we've got, Shiny Man says, I concur that the U.S. government must not classify silver as a strategic metal because that would allow the government a reason for confiscation of our silver. Yep. That's one thing that would be over-regulated or what have you. Yep. Actually, they wouldn't need to confiscate it. They'd just prevent the sale of it. That would be a bigger threat. I think, for sure. I think that would be the one thing that would be bigger threat. But anyways, let's see here. All right, John D says the following: if this could impact the available resources, wouldn't that possibly cause the price to go up? Anytime the government steps in on something and adds regulations to it, the price usually goes up. That's right. The amount that is used in things like missiles is likely the driving argument here, along with the amount of conflicts that seem to be popping up the last few years. My fear is if the government one day decides to confiscate because they need to make more missiles for some conflict and use that as their legal excuse to do it. Yeah, well, and again, it's about availability. And the thing is availability is something that is going to differ from year to year. Saw people can squeeze triggers. That's right. True that, THS. Boom, Shalaka. I like that. I like it. SCC Smith says, you sound remember the scammer that said you were a heavy smoker because of your voice? Yes, I do. And I haven't seen. In fact, we were supposed to get some scammers to call us tonight. 2 of them were supposed to call, but those sons of biscuits, they've not stayed true to the word. Weren't copper and nickel strategic in World War II? Home steel sense? And yeah, good question. I don't know. They were very well could have been, because it needed a whole lot. That was an unusual circumstance, but yeah, that's right. And if we ever get into situations like that again, we very well could see, but that's going to be more likely copper would be the more strategic metal, and maybe nickel too. But we'll see here. All right. But who knows? Mikey, man, silver could be too. You never know. All right. Boris says, it was strategic all throughout World War II. Yep, just exactly as it was said here. Manhattan Project alone took up much of it, as it was kept secret last, but there would be a silver run. I just got a case of the runs of silver. There you go. Well, Boris, believe it or not, they wanted to use copper for the Manhattan Project, but the copper was needed for World War II, so they opted for silver instead. Yes, indeed. All right. Would you really be able to defend yourself in a squadron of military men showing up to confiscate your precious metals? Nope. The only thing I'd do is just try to take out as many as I could, if that would be the case, and then I'd probably die, and they'd have it all anyway. Yep, the debasement of our currency, coinage, is kind of indirect confiscation already. That's right. That was probably the biggest silver confiscation ever. In a sense, you're right. Boris says here, the subject was dropped a while ago, but if each tomahawk expand this to the most guided systems and myriad of rocketry, doesn't need a monster box of silver. I heard it was 400 ounces, but let's not split hairs here. Then it is not strategic. Yeah, and that's just it. I don't think they need that much. Let's see here. Very good. Dr. Judy Shelton, I think she's on the board. Is she on the board of governors still for the Federal Reserve, Mikey man? She was a one supply sider that was pro gold standard on the board of governors for the Federal Reserve, but I don't know if she's still in it or not. All right, Tracy says here, what's the name of the lovely eagle proof in the center and who makes it? That is made by the United States Mint. It is the American Liberty 2023 medal. They have trouble finding mine. You've seen, that's right, exactly. Cybercurtain Twitcher has got some very clever hiding places. You want to see what we're talking about, check out his channel. All right, let's see here. I'm slurping my coffee, and I'm enjoying every sip of it. Oh, yes, I am. Let's see here. All right. Oh, boy. Glad you guys are here. And if you don't mind, if you could press that thumbs up button. Oh, yeah, I'd appreciate that. Yes, indeed, I would. I would appreciate it. Let's see here. We've got D Perk 4560 says on this video from this morning the following: your logic is not correct. Being used in multitudes of applications from military, medical, communication, technology. It's definitely critical to the economy and defense. D. Perkle. My logic is correct because I defined it. I talked about it. You didn't watch the video. So how do you know if my logic is correct or not if you didn't pay attention to the video? And I think other people just selectively heard it too. We define what is considered a military strategy, what's considered a national security, and for technology, for the economy, for America, what it is. It's about resources, about supply chain. It's about being able to get it for the needs for the economy and defense. Obviously, it's used, but that's not the thing. D. Perkle, watch the video again. Watch the video again. I explain it all. Chad Wolf, we need more drones to enter service for there to be demand. Yes, and then some. Joe Meyer, why do I have to buy a limit buying of $2,000 of silver so I don't have to pay taxes? Because your state is screwed up. You live in the state of California. That's why. Look who's running California. But you're not alone. But yeah, I think probably they have the highest threshold to avoid taxes. But there are some states who have no exemptions for sales tax. It punishes you. Best thing to do is contact your assemblyman or your delegates in Sacramento. Let's see here. Let's press on forward here. We have got to get to the next comment here. Ray Gilgrath. Silver is one of the most critical metals. They are crazy. We all know that. Well, yep. But again, I defined the difference between critical and strategic for them to be listed on there. Because heck, oxygen is oxygen is very critical too. Much more critical than silver, oxygen is. But it's not a critical element, is it? That's a difference. C-130. Here, let's get to this. What he's got to say on this. He's from the military. I was on the way to turn in my silver, and I was robbed. The guy who took it put it somewhere only he knows where it is. So you have to find that guy. Do you want me to describe him for you? Yes, please. Please describe him to me. All right, let's see here. Let's see here. All right, let's see here. DD Prepper says, very informative report. I can definitely agree with both sides of the debate. Not sure where I stand. I believe it's historical buying opportunity. HBO Silver Time. There you go. Yep, exactly. All right, yes, indeed. And King Tiger Crown State says this. Will U.S. debt get into and beyond the quadrillions, or will the country become bankrupt and insolvent before then? Is the trillion so far, and this country can go, or can our debt go into the quadrillions and still just keep going? I think, honestly, it can go into the quadrillions and keep going. And let me tell you why. As long as the vast majority of the world recognize, accept, and value and use the dollar, the greenback, and as long as it's a top reserve currency, we can go into any amount of debt. As long as people have faith in the currency that is propping up that debt. That's really the bottom line. It will only work until it doesn't. And every time we go further into debt, that cracks away at the confidence in the dollar. And we're pushing it. How far can we go? I don't know. But in theory, we could go into the quadrillions in debt and keep going. Think about it. 10 years ago, could you imagine that we'd be at $34 trillion in debt? I mean, some people could probably have predicted at some level, but we were, look at where we were 10, 20 years ago. And I'll tell you what, a lot of it is spending. Spending is really what leads us to the debt and inflation as well, too. So, anyways, I'm gonna probably be doing a very controversial video on a topic like that. But anyways, let's hear what Tucson Bubba says here. The following. I'm not worried about silver being listed as a critical metal. Heck, they stamped out 5-cent pieces using silver during World War II. That's right. They never removed silver from our dimes, quarters, and halves during the greatest conflict in the world history. Now, if you want to worry about something, beer is a strategic liquid. Guard your beer supply carefully. Exactly right, Tucson Bubba. And bourbon, too, right? Lassie Farm. Oh, man. Lassie Farm with a $10 super chat. Sal, can money buy love? Your thoughts, please. Well, I think that money, like your act of kindness, where you gave that lady the check out Lassie Farms channel. He did a video. It was a short of him handing a lady a silver coin. And I thought that was great. So I don't think money can buy love, because love is an emotion that is really, in a sense, illogical, right? It's you either love something or you don't. I don't think money is going to make you love. You can trick yourself into thinking you're in love for money. You know what I mean? But do it, like, for instance, do I love Lassie Farm anymore because he gave me he super chatted $10? No, he's just a really cool guy. If he would have never have done that, I would like him just the same. You know, and I really do think that's the thing. But you can ask the Beatles. Metal Seer says, I tried to ask the Beatles. There's two of them are still alive. They might be able to weigh in on that. But anyways, yes, indeed. Good farm. Thank you. Thank you. Illogical, true. Very good. All right. James Unleashed post a link to Lassie Farms channel. Thank you so much. Now, is Alan Gold still here? Because if Alan Gold were to super chat or PayPal me, then I might be able to move the needle a little bit as to liking him just a little bit. Love would be a very, very long way off. But anyways, very good. Human being misses $1,400 gold. I do too. In fact, you know what? I don't know why this is seared into my brain, but our friend Cybercurrent Twitter here distinctly mentioned at one time, said that you know, he was waiting for gold to drop back down to $1,300 an ounce to buy. And I was cheering him on. I was hoping it would go down so we could make it. It never got there, and it had little dips here and there, but it never actually got there. But boy, it would be nice. It would be so nice. I should make my videos more offensive and controversial. Yes, indeed. Well, there's one that's going to be coming that I think is going to be fairly controversial across the board, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. All right. All right, and Michael K's been trying to buy your... Oh, man, you're trying to buy my... Well, we love you, Michael K. You're awesome, and I appreciate you so much. And you guys are great. And I love you no matter what. Here we go. Let's do... I need to give Lassie Farm 10 push-ups. There we go. Can push-ups buy love? That's what I want to know. Can push-ups buy love? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 10 push-ups for Lassie Farm. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. The second super chat of the night. All right. Can gold buy you love? Can gold buy you love? I wonder. I don't know. Gold is money, right? There we go. China. Mitchell says the following. Let me get to this where I can make it effective and efficient. Silver has been used for trade and barter for centuries. The only strategic thing about silver is how to spend it and on what items. Other than that, it's useful for newer items and technology. That means it has multiple uses and applications. So now you have precious metals in some of your devices or items. Silver has been used to make jewelry, silverware, dishes, brush handles, etc. Thanks, Al, for the great info. You rock. Thank you, brother. Well said. Exactly right. Very good. All right, Seth Lore is here. Everybody give Seth a round of applause. Seth has just started stacking at 6 ounces. Is that silver or gold, Seth? Congratulations. That's great. That's awesome. A very good start. Hope you will stick with it. And welcome. Glad you're here. Metal Seer says, money won't buy you happiness, but you can rent it for a week or two, a year. There you go. Exactly. All right. Let's see here. What would be more dangerous for the economic and social stability? Gold falling to sub $1,000 or flying above $3,000? I think probably flying above $3,000 quickly, which means that would be an indication that our problem, that our economy is heading in the wrong direction. And we're starting to kind of see some indications of that slowly here. All right. Very, very good. Welcome, welcome. Good to see all of you guys. Eagle Steve is waving to us. So is HVAC and Kelly Schenker. Guitar lessons. All right, let me see. I'm going to see here. I'm going to pull my guitar out. And maybe Kelly can tell me what I'm doing wrong on this. Because My technique is, I just am so set in my ways with guitar that I really can't do some of these things as much as I'd like, you know. My bends aren't right, you know what I mean? I can't get the bend to hit right into key. And fingering is... I've never been able to master the arpeggio either. I can fake it, but only when I'm plugged in. Dr. Hook, some COC. I don't know any COC. I wish I did, but that was pretty cool. But I can't. I don't know any of the scales either, but anyways, Uneasy Rider. Very good. Is Matthew here? Because Matthew wanted me to play, and now he's not here. All right, Bosnian Stacker says, we will never know for sure, and thumbs up. That's exactly right. That's the bottom line, because Bosnian Stacker said so. He's exactly right on that. We never know. People should not be quoting that 500 ounces. Very good. All right. Oh, man. Imagine. Oh, man. Well, actually, that song Imagine, Zinda Good, it says, imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. There it is. Matthew's here. Good. All right. Copper Bones is guilty of stacking guitars. I know. What about that one there, Cemetery Shop? Does that make you cry? You know what key that's in? It's D minor. It's called Lick My Love Pump. All right. Satellite Engineer. This is the first video that I've seen from you that I don't agree with. Having silver as a strategic metal will increase the price. Well, I don't know that we necessarily disagree either, because I think if it was listed as a strategic metal, as I mentioned, what the article talked about, it would be more heavily regulated, and government would be involved, and probably the price would be higher. So I don't know that we necessarily disagree. It did cover a lot in there, but check it out. But anyways, defund the banks, exactly right. Sitting outside is getting cold, Lassie Farm. That'll make you cry, exactly. Let's see here. And let's see here. And we've got Skip Tickle says, attention Canadian stackers, SGB has a 10-ounce silver bars on silver spot with free shipping right now. Wow. Not bad at all. Silver Patriot says, that was definitely an interesting viewpoint on silver and listing it as a strategic metal. Stack on smartly, everybody. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. And Illegal Smurf says it's a strategic to have some gold in your portfolio because its value has gone up over time. Yes, I think it's a good idea to have that. As for silver, didn't its value peak 50 years ago? Yeah, technically back in 1980. I don't know any Stairway. I wish I did. That's a tough song to play. Oh, Ridge Runner's Fanny's new toy. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, I guess she had to kick that other guy to the curb, so now he's going to have Ridge Runner as a prosecutor. Boston, Massachusetts, from Donald Marland is here, all the way from Boston. Nice. I like Boston. I was up in Boston. That way they drive the car by the harbor. All right, and Richard, horrible idea loaded with unintended consequences. That's exactly right. And here's the one Richard Metcalf says on this video. If you've not seen it, check it out. Says, I love it. United States against the Fed. Let the free market rule, not the Fed. Get out of the way and watch us grow instead of killing us with regulations. Death by 1,000 cuts, or should I say 34 trillion cuts. Exactly. All right, let's see here. Where are we at? $28 will happen. I would think it should. It seems like it's, but hey, you never know. We've been burnt so many times on silver. I was only reluctant. I was pretty bullish on silver in this video. John Doe says, I'm still buying 1 ounce generic silver rounds at spot price. Congratulations. That's amazing. Where are you getting those from? Physical gold, silver, the definition of insurance. 100% beyond a shadow of a doubt. Absolute fact. Amen. Savinator, hopefully $40 Australia by the end of the next week. Yeah, what is it now? In the 30s, right? D-Glass, extension of saving the banks lapse. Do you think there will be more money going into precious metals or back into the economy? I don't know. Yeah, I think it'll be more money going back into precious metals. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen there. It's kind of a big unknown there. Big unknown. Because if they wanted to... It won't go to either. I don't think it'll go to either, honestly. Surf and Silver and the Platinum Beast. All that money is going to be... I don't know why it would go to precious metals. I don't think it's going to be going into either of those things. The money saved there just won't be created, right? But it'll be at their beck and call if they need it again. All right. Yeah, so I don't think it's going to come out of the economy of good or precious metals. Super Unknown by Soundgarden. Yeah, I just don't know a lot of those 38, 39, a lot of those songs, man, from Soundgarden or anything from the 90s up, and I only know a very few of the other stuff, like I don't know. Anyways. Oh, okay, here we got Russell Brown says, what the world is figuring out is the U.S. government is squeezing the dollar dry by using a fiat currency to get free goods. Yep. And it's robbing us blind for sure through all of it. I play by ear. I don't know how to read music. And I don't know all the scales. I just know the box pattern, but... Yep. Research Bretton Woods. I've talked about Bretton Woods a lot on the channel, where everybody went to the dollar, which was not a direct convertible. It was the using the dollar as a stopgap against the gold. That system was abandoned on August 15th of 1971. And France tried to reclaim their gold and wanted to take their dollars and convert them into gold. His name to play Freddie Fender. I don't know Freddie Fender. I don't know any Freddie Fender. I'm sorry. I wish I did. Anyways, let's see here. All right, and we've got Dirty Bastridge. You're getting too many silver dust flakes up the nose, I think. All right, dust flakes flaking up the nose. People have been calling me flaky from time to time. Yeah, thanks, Zinda Good. Yep, I've written a lot of songs. If you want to hear some of it, the beginning of my intro is something I wrote. Let's see here. And let's see here. Okay, we've got well-rounded wild ones, like the Goddess Bar's incredible visual medium. It really is. They did a great job. I love the cast stuff. All right. I don't want to cast dispersions on silver, unless, especially if it's poured, right? That means it's not cast. Oh, yeah, Gold Dust Woman. Man, you know, I used to know that on bass. I haven't played that in so long, though, Metal Seer. I don't know, man, but yeah. Wasilla Stacker says, and I quote directly, why? Because I'm reading his post. I just got 35 Australian kangaroos delivered 5 minutes ago by FedEx and ordered 2 weeks ago, so it's nice when you're up before even receiving it. Boom, yep, it's usually the opposite. That's called Salivate's Law. And it's nice to see that. I had the same thing happen to me on a gold bar recently. All right, Chuck and Plata, Sal, you have my attention. All right, I've got his attention. That was what I was aiming for. The LCS in Kimberly, Wisconsin is now paying 25 cents under spots for silver generic 1 ounce rounds brought in. Wow, crazy. I heard Eric Clapton is going to play cocaine at Hunter Biden's birthday party. Yeah, I love those cast bars. Do not cast any dispersions on those cast bars. That's right, no IQ. Yeah, Thin Lizzy. I wish I knew some Thin Lizzy. Metal Seer. Oh, we got Shanghaied by your title. TradingView says it's reached a high of 25.44 in the U.S. Yes, that's right. We got Shanghai. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. I do know. Hey, sign up. Good to see you. I do know Sandman. Let's see. All right. Now, Cemetery Shop says the following here. He goes on to say, the price action is like a 3-ring circus. I'm looking for a huge breakout soon. Silver has been my gaining strength over the last few weeks. Gold as well. We're seeing higher highs and higher lows with smaller dips. My instinct is to be patient and continue buying at whatever rate makes sense. I'm not buying dips. I'm buying when I've saved enough to get free shipping. I might do better one week or not so great the other, but overall my inventory is constantly growing. Amen, brother. That's the right attitude to have. Boom. $10 each for requests, exactly. No, and I probably couldn't keep it up with it, but anyways. Sandman Slim is here. Sandman, good to see you. Santa 10. But that's all I know, and it's not even exactly right. Nothing else matters. Okay, let's see. I don't even know it. That's not right either. I didn't get that right either. But anyways, Cyber Curtain Switcher. I'm already well ahead on my silver dollar cost average, so a gold dip is the really what I'm looking for. Exactly. There you go. I hope we can get it so you can get it. You gotta get it. You gotta get it. Get it. All right, my favorite song. Thank you. First one. Oh, cool. So Pakistan, you play guitar too. Well, I butchered that crazy. I mostly do my own stuff, but anyways. I need to put this away. I'm gonna get in trouble with it. I'm getting into trouble. I just wish I was a more smooth guitar player. My techniques, because I never really had lessons, I learned on my own, and I learned a lot of stuff the wrong way. Now it's ingrained in me, and it's, anyways. All right, Coin Sense and Nonsense is here. Good to see you, brother. Welcome, Steve C. That's it. I'm going in and buying those little fat bars. Yeah, that's pretty neat. Those little fat bars are cool. Fat bottom bars make the world go round. Is that what they say? Right. Oh, John McLaughlin is amazing. Man, I wish I could play like that. He's a jazz guitarist, but boy, he is fast. Was fast. 2 Live Crew, man, heck yeah. Oh, man. Bring on the ladies. All right, let's see here. And Chunkin Plata, Ara would sure do that for you. She came upstairs to make coffee for us as I was listening. She said, "How is my husband doing? You still got to sound." Thank you, Chunkin Plata. Give her a big hug for me. Oh, my goodness gracious. I like it thick. That's right, SEC Smith Coin Company. I do like it thick. I like my silver like my women. There you go. And Dean says, "Won't you take a ride on heavy metal? It's the only way that you can travel down that road." Exactly. Dean R's got a song in his heart. We love Dean. I don't know if he's still here, but anyways. That's right. I wrote Dueling Banjos for Deliverance. That's right, Metal Seer. You got it. That's right. Twisted Sister. Man, I used to know some Twisted Sister songs. What is that song? SMF? I used to know that one too. But anyways. Yeah, Santana is an amazing guitar player. Carlos. I've heard they call him Carlos. From the Heavy Metal movie. Okay, there you go. The Heavy Metal movie. I've not actually ever seen that movie, but that's cool, Dean. That's awesome. And Hugh Munga says, "If it keeps going like this, we could possibly see $30 this decade." Yes, maybe so. I don't think that's... We should, right? We should. We are owed $30 silver this decade. It's crazy. Seth Shepard, have a good night. Thanks for being here tonight. Appreciate it. Fred Farkle says, tell it, Salad. You got my panty wet with this news. All right, thank you. All right. That's funny. All right. Let's see here. Bring My Shotgun by Lightning Hopkins. Oh, man. Never heard of that. Never heard of that one before. Okay, we've got JM Unleashed. Wow, that's a significant arbitrage opportunity for anyone who is set up for trading on both exchanges. Beautiful Germanian Goddess Bar. I'm not usually into the color ISPMs, but they've done a fantastic job with that one. And you know what? I can't find out what that process is called, JM. But that is really, it's not like it's painted on. It's more like it's silk screened on, if that makes sense. But it's really a solid application. That's right, Metal Seer. These boots were made for walk-in, and that's what they'll do. I'm going to walk all over you. You know Megadeth covered that song by Nancy Sinatra. Silver Smith is coming to us from the Lurkers Lounge. Thank you, Silver Smith, for joining us tonight. And we've got the Richard Metcalf says, "I've been very curious as to why the Shanghai Gold Exchange pays more. Still don't understand. I know it's crazy. I guess it's because they're moving out." All right. Yeah, almost holographic. Yeah, it does kind of look like that. But anyways, very good. Yep, keep growing. The silver community and silver will go up. Yep, more people that buy it. There's that kind of demand too. It's encouraging to see people, and that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to keep people interested in it, no matter what the price does. Donald, good comment there. There's C130. Welcome. Good to see you. I love that emoticon. That's cool. It's a hydroglider. That's definitely not a C130 he's showing in that emoticon. That's for sure. And let's see here. Cemetery shop. I consider silver critical and strategic for my own purposes. That's right. It'll help me during my retirement or even more during a national disaster. Boom. Exactly right. Yes, that's right. Igor plays guitar, and a really fine guitar player he is. Yes. Blows me away. That's amazing. I'd forgotten about that. Brian Mara is here. Good to see Colonic Stacker. Mustard and biscuits. I reckon I want me some mustard and biscuits and spam calls. But no one's calling me. I'm pretty sad. I'm sad. Let's see here. Where are we at? Top 10 guitarists ever. Jimi Hendrix, Eric Clapton, Stevie Ray Vaughan, Jimmy Page, Eddie Van Halen / David Gilmour, B.B. King. You and me. Oh, my goodness gracious. Thank you, Pakistan. Wow. Appreciate that. Stacking just so addictive. It sure is. I thought Kelly left after hearing my guitar playing, how bad my technique was. Thank you for sticking around. Stacking it's pretty addictive for sure. Sometimes we have to fight that addiction. There are times we must fight the urge. Indeed. Yeah, Stevie Ray Vaughan was an absolutely amazing guitar player. He played 11s, I think, on a 25 and 3/4 scale or 25 and a half inch scale guitar. He played 11s and had his action up high, so he had to really dig into those strings, which shows he had a lot of strength, and that's amazing. He was a great guitar player. Let's see here. And let's see here. Where are we at? Let's get over here to the next one on this video that I posted this afternoon here. Mr. Todd Ladore says, what price would you sell silver at? I'm not talking plain 10-ounce bars, but what price for the semi-collectible rounds and bullion? Well, I'm not really in a selling place right now for them, but I would probably have to look them up and see what they're going for. I probably would sell them at the going rate. Usually the best place for the semi-collectible stuff or the, you would look on eBay and see what they're going for, what the completed listings were for, and subtract 13%. Yes, indeed. Oh, wow, amazing. Igor is multi-talented. Black belt in karate and American kickboxing, is now doing wrestling. Wow. Yes, indeed. Yeah, George Lynch, Zach Wild, great guitar players. Yngwie Malmsteen, don't forget Malmsteen. He's great, too. Al Di Meola's great. Yep, exactly. Brian May's a great guitar player. A lot of good players, no question about that. Baird McIntyre, John Petrucci, absolutely amazing. One of my favorites. Andy LaRue, you guys got to look up Andy LaRue, King Diamond. Absolutely incredible guitar player. Baird, McIntosh, Algorithm. I've got a decent stack going, and yet I still have FOMO when it gets like this. Headed to my LCS right now to pick up another ounce or two. Thankfully, I timed a bigger purchase when spot was $2 to $3 lower. Just keep adding when you can. Yep, exactly. Thank you, Baird. All right, but don't let fear drive. Maybe get an ounce or two, but don't go too crazy. Don't do too crazy because corrections have been known to happen. All right. 15 to 1, Zinda good? I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Because it depends. It's a whole different world if that were to be the case. I'd consider doing some of it, but not all of it. Probably. All right. Dark Phoenix says, $28 to $30 silver, that can happen. Yes. Seems like it's in the window of possibilities now, doesn't it? Thank you, Zardoz, for the comment. Appreciate that, Zardoz. All right. Real quickly here, before I go, let's do a quick push-up sale. Yep, 1-to-1, I definitely would. Gary Moore was good, too. I'm going to do a push-up sale for a limited time only. We're going to do $2 per push-up or exercise. I might do curls as well via Super Chat. And 3 for PayPal, friends and family, for a limited time only, because I'm getting ready to skedaddle. But anyways, thought I'd do that just on the way out. Let's see here. We've got Ridge Runner is exploring. He's exploring the possibility of becoming Fanny's new fanboy. And Old School Diecast says, that's not true if it's 25 and some change, definitely not 27. Not from where I'm sitting. Well, it's not from where I'm sitting either. And I mentioned that in the video. It's when you're sitting on the benchmark price in the Shanghai Gold Exchange. Yes, indeed. Very good. Welcome, Glass. Good to see you. All right. Congratulations, Paul Sargent. 2 years sober. Congratulations. Sal, make it rain. All right. Well, I don't have a cloud seeding technology or a little Cessna to go up and put the seeding in the clouds to make it rain. But if I did, I would do it. All right. Enjoy the sponsored workout. That's right. Exactly. No takers for that, but very good. All right. Let's see here. Anxious Stacker says the following here. We have got him saying this. Let's get to this. I'm glad I got my big order in over a kilo in Eagles before the price went up $2 to $3. I'm hoping to see a couple of good dips around the first because I'd like to get another tube closer to having this monster box full. I hope you can get that full too. That's awesome. I don't know about you guys, but I get more excited when the prices are low. It just means I get more or less time. That's right. I thought about getting a Platinum Beast. I thought about getting a Platinum Beast. Here I'm reading Platinum Beast and I've seen his comment there. Thank you, my friend. I'm still here, by the way. I've not left yet. Waiting for a taker on that challenge. Or this push-up sale. But in 2020 March, when the price dipped below $12 an ounce, I thought about buying a whole monster box of Eagles, but I just couldn't pull it off at the time. All right. Well, and the push-up sale is over in 3, 2, 1. Oh, wait a sec. Oh, just at the nick of time, JM Unleashed, right before I said 1, he got it. So I owe him 4 push-ups. Thank you. Taking it easy on me. Let's do 4 push-ups for JM Unleashed. Thank you, brother. Right at the end of the sale. I love it. That's great. Here we go. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Just had a thought. This is the next. All right. Now there's a special promotion now. Now we're going to do a even better promotion. This is where for every $1 you donate via Super Chat, you will do 3 push-ups. And for every $1 donated via PayPal, friends and family, you will do 7 push-ups each. That means you do the push-ups when you donate. What do you think of that? How's that for a sale? I'm sure I'm going to get a flood of it then. No, I'm kidding. We're just having some fun here. Let's see here. Whoa, look at this. Wait a second here. Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, man. No IQ just sent this in. Time to get to work. $25. I owe him 75 exercises. Wow. All right. I should have known he was still here. Dang it. Time to get to work. All right, here we go. 75 exercises. Let's start with 25 push-ups. And then we're going to do 50 curls. Yeah. Man, crazy. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. Wow. I felt that one. Wow. Thank you, No IQ. Whew. Boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. All right. Wow. Okay, let's see here. Practice for when silver hits $40. That's right. If 40 hits silver dollars, I owe his Indigood 100 push-ups. All right, let's see here. I'm going to rest just a little bit so that I can continue for No IQ. Wow. Stack Boy is here. I'm going to be on for a little bit longer now, it looks like. He got in at the nick of time, too. No IQ did. I owe him 50 more exercises. I'm going to have to hit the shower. Tell me about it. That's right, Rob Moran. Happy Friday to you, Mark Menard. All right, Jode. My LCS offered me 25 when silver was 23. And now it's offering me 23 when silver's 25.50. It's all about supply and demand. Yep, I hear you. That's true. And Roy says here, thank you, Sal. Great report out. I appreciate your research. And you put into these video updates. Beyond that, I appreciate your best guess and opinions of current silver-related news. I will try to catch Saturday. I try to never miss Sunday's live. Well, thank you, Roy. Appreciate that. Means a lot. And there you go. Oh man, you're lucky I'm in the... That's right. That's right, no IQ. That's right. And I appreciate that, my brother. I'm getting a reprieve. I could have gotten it a lot worse, that's for sure. He's been known to put it to me in the past. There's no question about that. All right, very good. No exercise, no doctor. Long live Sal. There you go. All right, let's start these curls now. No IQ, you were awesome. Thank you, brother. Imagine. Let's see here. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. That's one arm. Boy, I feel that. That hurts. That burns. Wow. All right. Let's see here. Good to see you, Roy. Thanks for popping in tonight, by the way, Roy. Appreciate you so much. Here we go. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50. All right, there we go. Okay. Wow. I'm going to feel that in my arms. I need to work on my arms more. So I'm going to do that, but anyways, wow, thank you so much. All right. Thank you. Very good. Thank you, No IQ, man. Much appreciated. I hope the slow spell dissipates soon. I know you said it was seasonal. 79 is with us tonight. All right, folks. That leads me to the end of this fine broadcast for tonight. But I am honored and humbled that you guys took the time out of your evening to be here. Thank you guys for the support. Thank you for the super chats tonight. And thank you, No IQ, for your kindness there. You were the man. And I appreciate each and every one of you. You're not going to want to miss my video that's coming out tomorrow morning. It's kind of an addendum to this video, but there's some good things happening in the silver market, or interesting things happening in the silver market that I think are going to be good for silver. So please stay tuned for that video. And I want to thank you again for being here tonight. I'm going to leave you with this sage piece of advice that will serve you well. It's been known to do this. And that is to keep your feet on the stars and keep reaching for the ground. Take care.